Did you know you can make fries out of zucchini? Look at this. These are so good. I'm gonna show you how to make them. They're really simple. So if you're trying to enjoy things like fries, but you want a low carb option, this is really going to surprise you. So when you're making fries, it's important to make sure that your vegetables are cut uniformly. And you can do that with a knife, but I'm gonna show you how to do it with our new Rapid Prep mandolin. It comes with all the pieces here that I'm about to show you. What makes it unique is the back has a dial. So we're gonna put it on the French fry setting at the thickest cut, which is the 8 setting. It opens up here just for a kind of a kickstand. I'm gonna turn it this way because I think you're gonna be able to see it better. And then this piece here is your food pusher. So when you're using it, you're gonna slide the cover down that protects the blades. You're simply going to attach it like this, and it comes into place there. And then we've got the food catcher right here. So you won't believe how quickly you can do this. If any of you can make fries faster with a knife, I will give you one of these for free, but you're not gonna be able to. It's impossible. So we're gonna start with the zucchini. We're gonna do 2 of them. Just trim off the ends, and then I'm going to cut it in half, okay? So you're gonna put it into the food chute, twist the top up. My little friend loves zucchini. So everybody say hi to Gracie. She's here to visit. You want your zucchini? Okay, girl. She's had her treat. Now, do any of your dogs love zucchini? She likes broccoli and zucchini, all that stuff. Okay, you're gonna stick your zucchini in there, put your food holder in here, and now you're just going to move the pump up and down. Watch the fries shoot out on this side. Are you ready? Here we go. All done. So we'll stick the other ones in there. See how fast that is? Let's go ahead and do the other one. This zucchini is bigger, so I'm gonna cut it into 3 pieces. We are getting this done in no time. Now we're gonna cook these in the air fryer. So yummy. And the coating is going to surprise you. I've made these with potatoes. I still wanna try carrot fries, but zucchini fries are a nice low carb option. Okay, so when you're done, you're gonna pull this off. Let's take a look. It's got little suction cups on the bottom. So let's set this here. Let me show you. There's all of our fries, all cut up, all the same size. So we'll put them in a bowl, and we're gonna add a seasoning. Use whatever kind of seasoning you like. I'm gonna use salt and vinegar. That's another new product this season. Salt and vinegar chips are my nemesis. I love them, especially the Boulder chips. If you've not ever tried Boulder chips, they're with sea salt and malt vinegar. Oh my gosh, they're so good. So I'm gonna use a tablespoon of this salt and vinegar, a little bit extra, because I like it a lot. Sprinkle that in there. I'm gonna give it a quick toss. And then you should let it sit for about 5 minutes or so. I'm not going to. I made these already once, and oh my gosh, they were so yummy. We were shocked at how good they were, okay? So you just gotta have them mixed up like that. And now we're gonna get the other mixture ready to go. This is the part that's going to surprise you. We're using 2 ingredients that some of you who eat gluten-free will be familiar with, and if you don't, you might not. But even if you don't eat gluten-free, it is totally worth doing. Almond flour. So you know what that means? Protein. It's just ground almonds. And you're gonna use either tapioca flour, or the alternative could be arrowroot. So that's what I'm going to do. Where would you find these ingredients if you're not accustomed to using them? Usually your natural food section in your grocery store, or even at our grocery store in the baking aisle, there's a little gluten-free section where they have like a lot of the Bob's Red Mill products. So we need a 1/2 cup of each. And if you're making a half batch, it's a very easy, just cut it in half. I've got a Ziploc bag that if it's only had vegetables in it, I'll reuse it. So this one has markings on it. I had green chilies in it at one point. And then 1/2 cup of arrowroot. So equal parts of both. We're gonna mix this up, and then we're just gonna toss the zucchini fries in there. Mix. Is my hole? Does my bag have a hole? No, I don't think it does. Okay, so we're gonna take all of these. You can do this in a tray if you want. I like doing it in a bag. It reminds me of my childhood. Does anybody remember shake and bake? I thought that was the coolest stuff. Okay, so we put it all in a bag. We're gonna shake it up, and that is going to be the covering for our fries. These are gonna go in your air fryer for 15 minutes. So just shake it up. Your kids will love doing this, and I promise you they will love eating them too. Even if your family's not usually very keen on zucchini, they'll like this a lot. Okay, so you got your trays for your air fryer. Give them a spritz. I've got some avocado oil in our kitchen spritzer. Pump it up with some air. Give it a little spritz. I actually did these right before you all came, but I'll just show you. So I just stack them up. And then just take your hands, reach into the bag, and just kind of scoop it up and lay those zucchini fries all over your tray. These cook up so even, and the crispiness that comes from the nuts from your almond flour almost gives it a deep fried texture. So I'll show you the ones that I did before once more so you can see. When you're putting them in your air fryer, you're gonna rotate them at the halfway point, and that'll just kind of even them out a little bit. Okay, so when you're putting your zucchini fries on there, obviously zucchini are different sizes, so it's hard to kind of know how many you're gonna need, but you don't want them crowding themselves, okay? You need to have some space between them. So I've got a few extras. I'll end up doing another batch. And then you're gonna go back to your spritzer and give another generous spritz, okay? So it's not as much as if you were air frying, of course, but you want to spritz. Need a little more. So if you have a spritzer, a quick tip for you to remember, you should completely empty this and wash it like every month. Otherwise the oil will get rancid. Okay, so I'm gonna pop this one in the air fryer. We'll do the other one and then I'll show you. And then we'll spritz the other one. Looks good. Okay, let's go to the air fryer. I'm gonna turn you guys around. So I've got my air fryer right here. So you're gonna put one on the top and one on the bottom. Now, if you have our air fryer already, you know how awesome it is. If you don't have ours yet, just be aware, it is sold out right now. Hopefully it'll be back in a few months, but if you don't have an air fryer at all, you can try doing these in the oven. You'll just need to stir them up. They won't get as crispy, but those of you who already have one of these will enjoy making it. Okay, so turn it to the air fry setting, push your button in, reduce to 15 minutes, and hit start. At the halfway point, it will beep. You'll just rotate your shelves, okay? So let me show you again. This is what you are after. When they're finished, they're gonna be all golden and really crunchy, just like this. I will post the recipe, which also includes an aioli dipping sauce. I didn't even make that. I think they're delicious just on their own. So we're doing these. We're doing burgers and fries for dinner tonight, and these are the fries. What a nice light version that we can try, and I hope you will too. Thanks for joining me.